The problem arising from that contribution is that Micheál Martin doesn't have a plan at all, so he's forced to talk about other people's plans. Our 5-point plan is designed to get Ireland working. Now let me deal with a number of the charges that he's made here. Every business in the country, every household in the country has got to cut its cloth according to its measure now. The man at the back gate of the Dáil a fortnight ago showed me his cheque with a €40 universal social charge.
We know the issues.
He said now...
Let's talk solutions here.
He said, the Irish dancing's taken away from my children as a consequence of this. Now let's talk about some of Micheál Martin's things. What Fine Gael proposed to do in government, if we're elected to government, is within 100 days to bring in a jobs budget.
We're talking about the cuts now and the taxes. We can deal with the jobs. I just want to ask a question. Why didn't you tell journalists where you're going to make the savings, department by department? Why didn't you give the spreadsheets like we did in terms of, and it's out there in black and white, in our plan, what Department Defence will lose, what the Department of Justice will have to save over the coming years.
Okay, let him answer that.
You avoided that, and you refused to do that.
Let him answer that.
This is the normal spoof that we get from
It's not spoof. It's not. Answer the question.
And that's why part of his legacy.
But look, I know what you're going to say again. 14 years, I have a 5-point plan. Let's get Ireland working, and you put your fist up in the air. We need a bit more than that now in terms of the future of this country. I asked a simple question. Why didn't you give the detail to your journalist in terms of your budget plan?
It's all there on www.finegael.ie.
It's not all there.
Now, part of Micheál Martin's legacy...
But it's not there.
Leaves this shore every week. 1,000 young people
There you go again. It's not there, Enda. Well, you answer truthfully. It's not there. The detail is not there in terms of the 6.5 billion cuts. But I want clarity here, and people want clarity.
May I deal with our tax position?
Do I get a word in it?
Sorry, I have a series of interruptions here from a man who spent 14 years...
I'm just trying to get clarity from you.
Never apparently opened his mouth at the cabinet table.
You cannot say to people, we're going to get 6.5 billion in 4 years without telling them where you're going to get it.
Okay, let him answer it. Let Eamon Gilmore answer, and then Eamon Gilmore.
He made a couple of charges here and then proceeds to interrupt all the time. Fine Gael will introduce a jobs budget within 100 days. We will cut employers' PRSI by 50% for those earning up to €356 in the week to give them that extra encouragement. We will reduce VAT at the lower level from 13.5% to 12%, affecting construction industry, the tourism industry, the labour-intensive industries, hairdressing, newspapers, food outlets, and all of these things. We will bring in the credit insurance scheme, which will deal with the small businesses who look for credit. And insofar as the Fine Gael party is concerned, where our councillors are in control of councils, we issued instructions 3 years ago to freeze rates or reduce them if possible. Not possible in all cases, but it has happened in quite a number of cases.